Mute button. Join.
Disclaimer. Any website or app that we mention is not ours. Fake websites are fake. Don't look them up, or you're bald. Hey guys, I'm Baldwin von Gallenstein. I'm the brains behind this entire operation, and I have to keep these two fuckheads in line.
Shut up, Baldwin! Hey everyone, I'm Battleosa von Galenstein, always here to bring you all the precise and perfect info for any evidence or claim.
Shut up! Hello, I am Archibald. I am very bald. I encourage and empower people to be bald, and also, I don't know why I'm here. What's going on?
Shut up, Archibald! First of all, you don't care about anyone, period. And second, you don't know why you're here. You're just supposed to look stupid!
Valdelosa,
No, I
Archibald,
just
you
came
need
to
to
bring
shut
my
up.
bald
Archibald,
head.
That's enough. Valdelosa, enough. Shut the fuck up. Save this for after the
Oh,
show.
you're reminding me why you brought us here, bro. Because I have a theory. A conspiracy theory.
What would that
And it is
theory be called, Valdelosa?
It is going to blow your mind!
Yo, wait, what? Archibald.
Fuckhead.
What the fuck am I saying?
Okay. So, my theory is a very good theory. And I have many credited, totally real websites to back up my claim. My claim? Drum roll, please! Fucking give me a drum roll, goddammit!
I don't
This
want
never worked! This is why you guys are failures!
You're a failure.
You're right. This is why I'm in my mom's basement recording this.
Clearly,
Okay.
we're all just sitting in our mom's basement eating cookies.
My theory is that Hitler was actually George Washington!
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait, Archibald, can you pass me that cookie over there?
Archibald, can
No.
you link that in the
Archibald,
effects,
give me that
please?
cookie.
Archibald,
No.
we have very limited budgets, okay? You need to respect the grind.
Archibald, give me
Okay.
that
Well,
cookie.
you need to respect that I have a better bald head than you.
What are you talking? See,
Valdelosa,
this
can
is
you
why...
can you pass me that cookie, please?
Yeah, sure, man.
Alright.
This is why we want Archibald on the show. So let me talk. We don't want this to be too long. Anyway.
Archibald makes everything long, except his penis.
Obviously. I mean,
You're so fucking stupid.
Yo, who's Protector?
what the fuck is a protector?
I don't know.
Is it because you call yourself the protector of your own virginity?
I know, right?
Archibald?
Archibald.
That's not what it is, you faggot.
No! Stop! Archibald!
About
How
that?
could you say something
Sorry
so disgusting?
Sorry about that.
Because there's a 9 in my pants, Hancock.
There's 9 what in your pants? Penises?
Yeah, 9 penises long, but 1 penis.
Archibald.
Okay.
I mean, Valdelosa.
Makes no sense. Yeah, what?
Archibald. How could he say such a slur?
Yeah.
Because I'm a bald.
No, you're disgusting.
And I stand tall.
No, I'm busy. I'm busy. God, I stop. We're gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah? Again? Okay.
Wait, Valdelosa. Back to what you said earlier about Hitler being the reincarnation of
Yeah.
Washington. Are you high?
I
Shut up, you bald head.
am not indeed one of the high ones.
That made
Actually,
you sound
I
such a nerd.
You are one of the fucking no hair ones.
I am not
Your name is
bald.
literally bald.
So
Okay.
is yours. Bald
Okay.
doing.
Guys, let me cook.
And it's because no girl wants to bald do and no groove.
What?
This kid is strange.
Yeah, Archibald is a very strange man.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna.
Before
We're just
we go
gonna
any
ignore-
further, we need to explain the backstory of Archibald.
Okay, this will sum it up pretty good. According to I quote, Archibald, bald. This website says, Archibald is not only a convicted criminal, but also
A
Archibald
diddler.
was on a show called Two is Plenty, featuring another star who has been locked up. The show
He goes by the
started.
name P. Diddy.
The show was started as just, a normal trash-talking stand-up comedy loved by the fans, which turned into a tragic. Well, we don't need to get into the details what happened between these two men. Let's just get back to the subject matter.
Well, yes, but I'm going to tell the story about how we found Archibald and became his friend.
We don't need to get into the concept of what Balduin and Badaloza do on a daily.
Okay, so one day, me and Baldwin were just walking on the streets of. Was it New York or no? It was California.
It was
California.
California. It was Baldifornia.
California, yes.
Yes.
And then we met a hobo, and we saw he had chicken nuggets, and we tried to buy them.
Nuggets.
Yeah, turns out they were drugged, and it was Archibald. And they were like some fucked up brownie, like the weed brownies.
Yeah.
Archibald.
Those are great.
Exactly my point. Now, let's talk about someone who definitely liked some weed brownies, Adolf Hitler. So, according to Bald Town Hitler supporters
.net.
Real.
in company.net, it says there was proof at George Washington's grave there was a Nazi symbol there. This means quite a few things. This was connected to an American flag on Hitler's tomb that was found by scientists in 1998. So this connection proves my theory that Hitler and George Washington are somehow connected. Connected how, you might ask? Well, I personally believe that when George Washington died, he was known as a pretty likable guy, but he had some secrets. A whole slave thing. People have talked about that. So, he wanted to try a different lifestyle over in Germany, see what it's like. A lot later after he died. So, what happened was when he got into the army, he got saved because it was a miracle. It was George Washington's ghost as a new man. People knew not to kill him. So he had a tough life, dead parents and all that, but then he rose. His riots got bigger. And it's been stated before that Hitler was not really a fan of black people. And neither was George Washington, as he had slaves. Racist activity, definitely. Now, according to blackman.gov, it said these two men were racist scoundrels. They should never be accepted into society. But there were supporters for them. Hitler quoted George Washington off as see, I have all the proof I need to back up my opinions.
According to Archibald Slayer, .net.
What?
It says Adolf Hitler had a lot mentally wrong with him. He had bowel problems, he could barely talk, and he had one ball.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I like what you bring to the table, but I will debunk your claim once again. According to a very liked website known as bald.phoenix.ancienthistory.edu, it claims that, well, Hitler had many problems, This was likely due to a connection with George Washington, likely over many years, which developed and turned Hitler into a very strange man. He couldn't even lift a gun. This was because of the soul, which was sucking energy away from him slowly. That's why he turned more deranged and eventually committed suicide at the end of World
Does
War
it
II.
suck all the hair away from him as well?
Archibald, shut up! I will kick you to the curb if you
Yeah.
don't stop.
Now,
This is your
everyone,
only hope.
my fans,
I will make you grow your hair back.
we must. It seems Bald, Archibald, and Balgaloza are going to get into an argument, so we're going to skip to commercial break. We will be
No,
back
we
with
are,
you in a
'cause this-
second. We are back, and the argument still hasn't cooled down. I am going to go and take a dump. Okay? Now, you guys can listen to them argue. Goodbye.
Archibald, why did I let you into this family? None of them like you. None of my relatives. You've messed up my entire life.
Yeah, I don't really care. Your life wasn't even really anything to begin with.
Here I live in my mom's basement, but I'm young. I have a career ahead of me.
Yeah, you live in your mom's basement. I'm around the same age as you, and I already have a house.
You didn't have a house. This is your house. You were a hobo. Suck on my
No.
cock today.
I just acted like a hobo to sell you drugged chicken nuggets, you spick.
What did you just call me? I apologize, my fans. This man, he's talking out of his ass recently because he's a huge Trump supporter. And he
No,
was
this
Trump-
man has been talking out of his ass about Hitler being George Washington because this is the way that he supports both of them at the same time. Didn't you say earlier that Hitler is awesome?
say that. Chris,
I heard you.
I
You
am
did not-
Archibald and Balgaloza. Care to update me on what Archibald's stupid mouth is saying, Balgaloza?
Yeah, I have problem.
what the food? I come to get the food.
Get the food, and the food not a very tasty one for me.
Okay, this is copyright. Shut up, or I will spank you on the ass with my forehead.
And the
I
fact
will
is, we're in
shine
person.
your bald head
We're
with
sitting
so
in
much
person.
baby oil.
Hey,
Guys, you're talking over each other. We need to get this sorted out. We will kick Archibald out of the house after this session today.
Good, I don't fucking care.
No, but you can fucking have.
Of course you want a cookie, you fat fuck.
You
Bro,
can have a
I'm 200 pounds of muscle.
Baldalizer. Introducing Baldalizers, the new awesome weight loss drink. It's very tasty, and
Ozempic.
it will take away your hair as well. Not only is it good for weight loss, hair loss, but it will also build muscle. There is a slight side effect. And muscle will also grow rapidly out of the rapidly hair decaying bald head, and we don't know why this is, but now you can have a muscular head for some fucking reason. It looks demonic.
And you can also have a 15-pack of abs with this Baldalizer drink on your chest.
Yeah.
You will be super
Stop.
ripped on your body, but you will also have a ripped bald head.
Yes.
So, if this
And
sounds
you'll have a bigger penis.
if this sounds
also-
interesting,
This was completely made by Archibald.
head on over to Bald Company Incorporated. As we know.
.com/bald Archibald for 50% off for the next 2 days.
As we know, it's always better as a bald man.
Yeah.
Now, back to your regular schedule. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Alright, let's all drink
Yeah,
some
Baldalizer.
Baldalizer.
You guys are fucking stupid, and I am right. Tell me how I'm wrong, Baldwin, because Archibald didn't bring any cleverness to the. What the fuck is wrong with me?
You still haven't
lot.
You still haven't brought up the. Well, here's the thing. I have a conspiracy that ties into yours. Do you know why George Washington was sucking all of this out of Adolf Hitler?
No, I do not.
Because he had a plan to return and restore his body and restart slavery.
Yay!
But
I
Hitler,
see.
Hitler
Hardball.
was driven mad and killed himself. So George Washington had to wait for the perfect target to be born, and that would come many years later in the form of Osama bin Laden.
Now,
I'm gonna fly someplace.
citing this theory, we have gotten word from the very trusted source. The school has been actually teaching this in their classrooms for history. Baldhistory.edu claims that it was not actually planes that caused 9/11. Instead, it was quite insane. Basically, straight out of Transformers, a bunch of Arabs in the Taliban and Al Qaeda formed into a combiner that was
Including Zaim.
And who is Zaim?
Archibald's been
Including Daddy BLS Doinstein.
Who is that?
Is that your boyfriend?
Oh my
No.
god!
We have just found out that Archibald is gay. Whoa!
Oh my!
No.
I didn't.
Do you guys want to hear the conviction of Battleosa's dog molesting period?
What?
I didn't molest any dogs.
Neither did I.
Balduin. Sorry, Battleosa.
I didn't. What?
You only molest your sister.
What?
Crazy.
I'm gonna pause it. Sorry about that inconvenience. Archibald was just being a little stupid, so we just had to beat the living shit out of him because he's too weak. Because he's really weak.
Sorry about that.
Archibald is very
Exposing his crimes.
Archibald is very incompetent, and I apologize. Every viewer that watches this, we will have him dealt with, replaced, shipped off in a box to my porch next week, and then it will go from there. We don't need to get into the details.
Yeah. None of that's gonna happen, viewers. They're talking out of their asses.
You're using my joke again. Get your own.
No, I'm not. That is used all the time.
Can we talk about what baldhistory.edu said? Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
We came here to talk about. We didn't come here to listen to Archibald's useless yapping.
So, if you won't interrupt me, we can talk about it. So, Arabs combined into a giant robot named Night Blackjack. That sounds like a fitting name for it.
Yeah, Night Blackjack.
And then they rolled a bunch of Arabs into a ball. We'll call that
Zaim.
How about Ayat? How about Ayat?
No, Zaim.
How about Daddy Bielsa Stoinstein? So
No, just Goldstein because we're not gay.
yeah, Bielsa Stoinstein. Big giant robot like Blackjack grabbed Bielsa Stoinstein, went to New York, and like a bowling pin, or like bowling, just threw Bielsa Stoinstein, rolled him into the building. Now, what did baldhistory.edu say about this? Well, they said, and I quote, "This isn't a bad theory for what could have happened. As explained by everyone who searched the scenes, they could not find the planes. However, they did find some dead Arabs, all clumped together strangely. They also found giant craters, footprints, and they found camera footage of the Arab. I will describe it to you as this is a podcast. The giant. They see the giant walk up, and we can't see what happens from there, but you can guess because of the whole Bielsa Stoinstein angle. Now that I've presented this evidence to both of you, How do you feel about this?
Now, I actually have something that I found on Bold Graphic History.
Oh,
They
they're a
didn't tell
very
us something. Now, for younger viewers, please stop watching and skip to this timestamp on screen, as this is very, very graphic.
alright.
I disclaim that this section of the podcast is very graphic. On boldgraphicnews.de, it states that they also found a ton of robot parts inside a ton of blood, gore, and guts all over the destroyed Twin Towers, along with wood splinters carved deep into bones and blood splattering the entire ground. The camera footage,
Okay.
there was the continuation of the camera footage shows 9/11 in graphic detail. I will show you that in episode 2.
This is great. These are great points being brought up, Baldwin. But there's a lot of people asking, what about the Pentagon? And what about the plane that crashed into the field that was allegedly aimed for the White House? Well, current news and events has this covered completely, stating that the Pentagon was just a trick of the eyes. It was actually never a building at all. Actually, it was Archibald's dumbass who used smoke and mirrors and a lot of techniques to show the Pentagon with people working in it as a military building. Realistically, it wasn't there. It was just, if you walked into the Pentagon, you would die. It was a stupid scheme by Archibald. That is why Archibald is gonna come from the
Well,
next.
it worked, and it was pretty funny.
Well, that was why Archibald in the next episode is going to be coming to you from the jail cell. Lock him up, boys! Lock him up!
Lock him up! And there he goes!
Shit.
No.
Shit. We don't have fucking cops. That failed horribly.
Yeah, and I could just run
Now,
from them. I
now
could just
I
play
have
black
this
for a
to
while.
say on this input. That was Archibald's smartest thing he ever did. And also, I have a massive theory.
Can I explain before
That
you say?
building, the Pentagon, that building, was the gas chamber that Hitler used to kill the Jews.
Now this is an interesting theory, and it ties back to our original theory. I will explore this later, as also current Bald history, news, and events has that covered. But they have also stated that the field that they crashed into, the plane was simply a plane with the name Bald. Now you will recognize this, as Archibald said this, and I said this as as one of the sources that we credited from. Bald is a very famous individual.
He's also
tall one.
clouded in mystery.
Bald. But what we know about Bald is, despite his name, he's not one of the bald ones, and he actually has a full head of hair. He is hiding many secrets from us. He stands very tall. The famous rhyme, the famous poem is stated every time his name is spoken. I will read it now. Bald stands tall. Now, what does this mean exactly? Well, in 3,690... Oh, that was the wrong year. Back in 69 BC, it was stated that, well, Bald was a great warrior with a shiny bald head under his wig of leaves. It was a very good disguise. He fought hard, and eventually he was defeated. But
By the big scary bald man.
by a very big scary bald man, the Pharaoh of Egypt. Now, this would actually not be the end of Bald, as he played an influence in the great Genghis Khan's rule. What happened in Genghis Khan's rule was Bald actually empowered him. So, actually, Ball was one of the reasons he was one of the most threatening tyrants ever to exist. The next appearance of Ball would be in this very event. Actually, I lied. There is one other time that Ball appeared.
Incorrect. We need to go back into the BC era. Because
Great Bald's Rebellion.
BaldBaldNews.com, he actually Ball after being defeated sought refuge in the body of one Gaius Julius Caesar.
Yes, this did happen.
Roman dictator and uncle of the First Roman Empire. Bald played his cards so perfectly he allowed the Roman Empire to rise. But when the last Roman emperor was defeated and the empire fell, Bald, there was a massive puff of smoke that exhaled from the final emperor's body, and a scream that haunted people with nightmares. And that was the last anyone had ever heard or seen of Bald, the legendary warrior.
Except in this very form, way back in the year 1943, during World War II, it was alleged by some of the Jews in the gas chambers. No jokes here, or I will kick your ass.
I said, hey, Battleoza, I said I wanted a glass of juice, not gas the Jews.
Alright, so after that little argument, I have one final thing to say. So, the Jews said that they saw the great Bald standing in the corner, watching them. This was a ploy by Hitler. So, how does this connect to the plane in the field? Well, actually, it turns out that Bald was all the way in Australia. Somehow, someway, we don't exactly know. But current Bald history says that Bald had ran out of energy and taken a rest in the field. He used one of his great disguises as a plane. Then, people grabbed him. And this is why we haven't seen Bald again. This concludes my theory, because all of this ties into everything. We saw Bald and everything I brought up, and all of it connects perfectly. For my final thing, I would like to say, we have no clue what is happening next. Stay on your toes, keep that bald head shining, and make sure to look out for the hairy men. I am Battleoza. That is Balduin. That is the stupid homeless guy that we let in. I'm the Archibald! And this has been the Bald Hour.
I am Baldwin, and I would like to say one last thing. Questions will be answered next episode. How did Bald achieve immortality? How was he not dead for all these years? You will find out next time on Baldwin Bald.
Baldy's out.
Now,
Bald
I'm
Hour.
Baldwin Bald Allenstein. This is Battleoza.
I am Battleoza Von
And
I am Archibald.
And this is a stupid host guy who we let in, and he's a drug dealer. I mean, his name is Archibald. Signing off.